Why am I also dancing? And I'm not even live streaming. You can't even show my face. Fuck it, I'll dance.
Woo! We're live!
Yeah!
Welcome to the FONCAST! Welcome, friends. If you've been here before, you know the rules, but for the new people, welcome. If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music, check us out on YouTube or Twitch, and you can interact live by giving these two lovely guests, who I'll introduce in a second, points, and you'll be able to vote for their topic and interact with the chat, ask questions, and all that great stuff. For those who also don't know, this is a podcast hosted by me, Jelix 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗡, called the FONCAST, where I host two content creators, and they go head-to-head to see who's the best based on your point system that you give in the live stream chat. Literally, we bring three topics to the table. You guys get to pick at home which one you want to hear, and then we pick that one for the rest of the time. And then by the end of the hour, there will be one winner. The winner stays, the loser leaves. Are you guys ready for that?
Yes, sir.
No.
I'm joined here with the reoccurring winner, Fugu, from the channel Fugu Gaming. Check out her in the description. And her new competitor, the underdog, Kruger CA. Link also in the description. Right off the bat,
Do that Rocky intro.
do the Rocky intro.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I need to give Fugu a bonus point because of time zones. She was running late because we messed up the time zone in the scheduling on this, so she rushed through her dinner just to be here. So exclamation mark Fugu plus 1
Probably
point
have
right off the
indigestion
bat.
now,
Oops!
so
Exclamation mark
it's all
Fugu,
worth
not
it.
Fug. Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably gonna
Who's a
burp a
fucking
lot.
Fug?
Who the fug is Fug?
Ah.
All right, Fugu plus. So everyone at home listening in chat, you can type exclamation mark Fugu plus to add points, exclamation mark Fugu minus to remove points, exclamation mark Kruger plus to give points, exclamation mark Kruger minus to lose points. So, without further ado, let's get this podcast started. I'll let Fugu go ahead and introduce herself and give her topic, and then we'll go to Kruger. Oh, sorry, I'm doing this wrong. First, we're gonna give our topics, and then we'll introduce ourselves. Sorry, I forgot how my own FONCAST works. Actually, let's do Kruger. Kruger, what is your topic today?
My topic?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You said three topics, and I only have to pick one now?
Well, you only give one. We all give one, and then chat picks which one they want to hear in the voting system.
Okay. I have to select one. God,
Yeah.
why did you choose me, you asshole?
I can give it to Fugu. Fugu can go first.
Yeah, Fugu, you go first. I need to pick up my options here.
Okay. My topic is horror movies.
Horror
All right.
movies. All right. Option 1, horror movies, and we'll do the command vote exclamation mark vote, and we'll do horror. All right.
Horror.
Horror.
All right, I think I selected mine.
All right,
And that would
Kruger.
be the Halo series. Talking about the Halo series.
Halo. Command vote exclamation mark vote. Halo. And then my topic today, I've actually thought of in the last episode we were doing. It's called, I don't really have a good name for it, but I'll think about it later. But basically, it's superpower match-off. I found a site that gives you a random choice between two powers. I'll go back and forth between the two of you. You guys will pick between those two powers, and we'll basically stack your powers until we get to, like, I don't know, like 5 choices. You get 5 powers or so. We can pick a number, and then we'll fight you guys head to head using ChatGPT with those powers that you have.
Oh, okay.
And see what happens.
Nice.
So that's gonna be
Interesting.
exclamation mark powers, vote powers.
That sounds goofy. I like that.
All right, add. Okay, so there we go. Let's start. Exclamation mark vote horror, exclamation mark vote Halo, exclamation mark vote powers. Starting the poll. You guys at home, go ahead and get to voting. Well, everyone else, well, everyone else being us, I guess. We'll go ahead and start with
Yeah, everyone
Fugu.
else.
Give us an update with your life. Give us some background on what you do for the people who haven't been here before. Just give yourself a nice introduction.
Okay, so my name is Fugu. As always, I tell you it's not my real name. I'm not out here to catfish.
You're here to puffer fish.
Get it? Fish.
I was
Exactly.
about to make that same joke.
I stream on Twitch mostly now. I did start with videos on YouTube and then found I didn't have enough time to edit, but I still wanted to put content out there, so you can see me there twice a week on Thursdays and Sundays. I'm a variety streamer. I play all sorts of games, and at the moment, if I sound like shit, it's because I have COVID. So, but don't worry, it's not contagious over the internet, so you guys are fine. But yeah, that's me. Pretty much everything you need to know.
All right. Good. Kruger, you're up. You're brand new on the FONCAST. Make sure you really swing for the fences to get yourself some extra points. Fugu's already in an advantage.
Sure. My name is Kruger 𝗧𝗛𝗧. I have a YouTube channel. I don't post as much as Fugu or you, Jelix. It's very uncommon. I did go live actually last night.
Nice.
It was quite fun. I go live on YouTube. I don't go live on Twitch. And I have my own podcast. It's called the Worm Ranch Podcast.
I saw that. I almost checked it out last night when I was trying to get your information together.
It's decent. It's not as good as yours. It mostly just stems from me and Alex getting high and talking.
Awesome.
I think our latest video was he made a music video called I Miss Kanye, and I made the cover for it.
Oh yeah.
That was just one wild night. Oh, and I also started a group of collaborators called the Dead End Content Creators, so shout out them.
That sounds like my future.
Nice.
I guess I've never done an introduction for myself. I can just give a little quick one because we're still trying to get some votes for the topic at hand. My name is Jelix 𝗦𝗡. If you know me, you're already here, obviously. But for those who don't, check out me on YouTube and Twitch and join the FONCAST. And check out some of my other stuff. Actually, there was something I want to bring up. I actually posted a video today, which I haven't done in forever. I finally got around to editing the content warning episode we did together months ago.
Jeez.
So you guys at home, check that out after this video. Fugu and Kruger are both in it. I think it was quite good, I must say. So
Was that the one with AJ or Jiffy? He was also in that
he was
one, right?
supposed to be, but he didn't end up making it. But then eventually we ended up having AJ, I think, join in the third episode, which I haven't edited yet. So I'm getting there. This is the second episode. I actually did one prior months ago and posted it, and then I'm like, man, do I even go back? And this is the content sold at this point, and I'm like, and I started editing it.
I'm literally facing that right now.
Yeah, but
like,
it was
I have so much hard drive of playing with
exactly. It's like, do I just delete this because the game's been updated so much? It's probably not even relevant anymore. But I kept
I
it
refuse
in.
to look at my hard drive.
It's scary down there, I tell you.
It is. It's a cesspit of unedited footage that will just give me a headache if I look at how many gigabytes it takes up.
I feel you.
I think I almost have like a whole day worth of like Lethal Company footage or something like that. It's definitely like above.
You know, at some
30
point,
hours.
there'll be some sort of AI where you can just dump that into it and it'll make a video for you. You know?
I've looked on like editing prices, and I'm half tempted to like give $100 to somebody just to condense this down to a 30-minute video.
Do something with this,
And let
please,
that
for
be
the
their
love of
problem.
God. Hey man, I'm a pretty good editor. Check out my stuff. I might hit you up on that offer.
I don't got $100 yet, or else I would hit you.
all right. Well, you get the money, you give me a call, all right?
For sure. I'll even give you like the 15%.
Heck yeah, appreciate it. Everyone at home who's in chat right now, just make sure you're using the correct command. Secret B, I know you're trying to be funny, but !Big Nose Plus does not give points to Kruger, and ! Pufferfish eating a carrot plus does not give points to Fugu or Schlong Nose. I could make it what's it called, an alias command and have it do the same thing, but that would take a lot of effort for all the things he's coming up with. ! Mrs. Puff plus ! What else? Kung Fu? Is that supposed to be Kruger and Fugu together? I don't know.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Oh no, Kung Fu, I think it's supposed to be a play on the words for like Kung Fu, like the martial art, and Fugu maybe? I don't know. Also, everyone at home, you can also leave questions by typing !join space your question, and we can read those throughout the episode. So, what time is it? We've been almost, oh god, we're already 10 minutes in. That's crazy. All right, we'll do the polls, I guess.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh man, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. With 100% of the votes between horror, Halo, and powers, the winning topic today on this FONCAST, Season 1, Episode 3, Fugu vs. Kruger CA, the winning topic of today is... No.
What? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Sorry. Horror.
You just deep throated your microphone.
Sorry. Horror. So horror has won, even though I put so much thought and effort into my topic.
I know. I was kind of rooting for your topic, to be honest with you.
You could have voted. You could have went to the chat and voted, technically.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, piss. Well, now
It's
I know.
alright. It's alright. You would have had to vote 3 times to make my topic win, because it was 2-0 because that's not a lot of people in the chat today. So that means
Damn you,
Fugu.
Fonzie. Why didn't you vote for me?
Yeah, Bonesy voted for
Kruger,
Fugu.
don't make this a whole thing. We've had this argument in my server before. He tried to overthrow me in my server and bitterly lost.
I did not. No. I'm pretty sure I won.
You did. No, you did not.
I don't know. I got the evidence saying I won. That's all.
Not even close.
To be honest with you, though, this kind of fits. It is October when we're recording this and live streaming this, so horror and horror movies, I guess it does fit. So,
True.
Fugu, since
I didn't
your
even think
topic
about that.
won,
I just love horror.
I do love horror too.
Horror.
Horror.
Yeah. Horror.
I really put a lot of emphasis on it because I have I swear I have a speech impediment where I'll accidentally say horror instead of horror.
Or oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yes, it is Locktober on my channel. I need to do some scary games. But Fugu, since you won and this is your topic, I'll let you lead. You show us the way. All that effort I put in, all the stress is off my back. It's all on you now.
All right, well, we'll start off with an easy question for everyone, which is, what's your favorite scary movie?
Ooh.
My favorite scary movie. Ah, bloody hell. That's kind of a good one.
I can go, I guess, right now. One of my favorite horror movies, yeah. It depends on what I'm feeling, and this is probably an underappreciated one, but it's called Grave Encounters.
Oh, yeah, that's such a good movie.
Are you being sarcastic? Because it kind of sounded like it there for a second.
No, I'm not being sarcastic.
The
That is a
first
very good
one,
movie.
not the second one. The first one really had
Yeah.
me messed up. Like, I watched that, like, at midnight with my friends in my basement, and, like, we all just basically stayed up until daylight after we watched it.
Could I pick the Sharknado movie franchise? It's pretty scary.
I wish you wouldn't, but
I honestly,
I like the.
if I could give you negative points, I would.
What's the movie with the bloody Friday the 13th? Whatever that is. That's the hockey mask
Okay.
guy.
That's not the hockey mask guy, is it? I thought that was the Scream mask. No, that's Scream, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Scream. Also a good movie franchise. I like the not scary movies. They're pretty funny. Or
Yeah.
whatever that franchise is called.
Scary movie. That's not
Yeah,
actually
Scary Movie.
ironically called Scary Movie.
I actually know that's my favorite horror.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean? There's scary things in
No,
it.
it isn't. Maybe if you're a
No.
dumbo or something.
Alright, fine. I go back to my first one. The Jason movies, whatever they're called.
Friday the 13th or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I've actually never seen those. I know the pop culture references and everything, but I've never seen them all the way through.
I haven't seen all of them.
Yeah.
I have seen a good lot of them, though.
Bonesy, I think that's actually, what do they call it? The Mandela effect? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't say "take my strong hand" in that movie.
Just like how it's like, it doesn't say Luke, I am your father in the Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It just says, I am your father.
The biggest, I mean, I probably should have chose Mandela effect as a topic, but
quick, switch it out right now. Well,
my
I mean,
favorite Mandela effect, because I'm like, no fucking way is that true, is in the original Snow White movie, the hi ho song. I always thought, and so did everyone else, they go hi ho, it's off to work we go.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No way, don't you lie to me.
It's hi ho, it's home from work we go.
I refuse
to believe that. That's not true. That's even scarier than the horror movie that I watched. My whole life is a lie.
That's no way. Somebody, I remember listening to like a remix version of, like, somebody like made a song, like they used the sample of them singing. I swear hi ho, it's off to work we go. No, that's what he says. Fuck, that's where I'm getting that from.
I'm looking up the lyrics right now. Hold on, everyone at home, calm the frick down. All right, let me share my screen.
In the same movie, Snow White, they don't say "mirror, mirror on the wall." It's "magic mirror on the wall."
No,
that I did know.
Way. Well, I guess it's just a trope that everyone says mirror. Well, actually, no, it's from Shrek that Lord Farquaad goes, "Mirror, mirror on the wall."
Great impression.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Hold on, where is my window I'm trying to share for? Let me share a Chrome tab, I guess. What is it? Hi ho. Yeah, this one. Share. Boom. Hi ho by Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I don't think it was by them per se, but whatever.
They get royalties every time their song is used.
Yeah, we're just paying their banks right now, just mentioning this song. Hi ho, hi ho. It's home from. No. No.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. No, it can't be. No.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, that's crazy. There's got to be another. No.
I swear, where have we heard that before? I definitely heard that from somewhere. Like.
Yeah, it's like, is there another movie that like pulls it but then twists it and it's also just as like famous?
It's just the fucked up Mandela effect.
No way. I didn't wake up this morning in a different universe. You're a liar.
I have been known to travel through different dimensions.
No way.
Only works though if I smoke.
But the song is no way. Explain it. Sing on the way to.
Is that how you
I'm
spell
sorry
hi?
to have broken your brain.
No way.
Well, I mean, in the song, yes.
Because they sing it twice, right? On their way to work and then on their way home from work, right? There, it's gotta be. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
You know what that means, Trailings? You and me are gonna have to watch the movie tonight. We'll have a movie night together, you and me.
Yeah, honestly. Actually, no. Cancel this podcast. I'm gonna roll up Disney Plus, put it on the screen. We're gonna play Snow White and figure this out. So
Sure,
Grumpy
why
also
not?
says in the movie, "Hi ho, it's off to work we go." The lyrics "White" with the hi and the ho 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 sung by Grumpy is no way. Hold on. I'm pulling this up. All right, we're going deeper. No, it's not true. It can't be.
Why the hell did they spell hi ho like that?
I don't know.
Why
didn't they spell it H-I space H-O-E? Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
Well, I think high spelt like that is
Like the Highlanders?
No, I think it's like
A singing thing? Like scatting?
No, it's an encouragement, I think.
Like on
It's a
high?
word for encouraging.
Like you're living life on high, but that's the word they use instead of H-I-E? H-I-G-H-I-E?
I have no idea. I know it means something. It is an actual word. I just...
No
Why is there two
way.
I'm a Little Teapot YouTube shorts that are like exactly the same?
That's because YouTube is a cesspool of bot spamming things, and it's why we can't monetize. That's why I made this FONCAST, to make sure the people who deserve to get views, and not this AI replicated, posted on many different sources bullshit. Doesn't get promoted.
No.
Alright, well, my life's a lie. That's fine. I've come to expect it at this point. That's fine. Holy crap. Sneezy. Why are we giving points to Sneezy in chat? Oh, man. Crazy
He deserves
stuff.
points too.
I guess he does. If Sneezy ends up winning this FONCAST, that means neither of you come on, and it's just me and him, and we're starting a duo podcast without you guys. And we're going to remake the song to say it's off to work we go.
I know a guy who can help you with that.
All right, well, I guess back to the actual topic, horror.
Sorry, I took us on a roller coaster there.
Honestly, that's what the FONCAST is all about. No, you can't give Amigo points either. He's not here. Man.
Also,
All right.
Fugu, do you like that my nose is like slightly going over your profile picture?
No, I don't like that your dick nose is touching me.
Yeah, the whole time he was in the podcast site, I had him muted by accident because I don't know why it brings you guys in with your volume turned off. But I was working really hard to get that to be possible. Because neither of you use face cam, so I'm like, what can I do besides just having like these still images? And I created this masterpiece. Another thing I brought up with him, because now that we're talking about this, if you stare at the screen on the FONCAST, for people listening at home, they can't see this, obviously, but people who are watching the video on Spotify or on YouTube, look at the lights spinning around the screen. Are they spinning clockwise or counterclockwise to you?
Both.
I will
Right?
say,
Yeah.
because of the higher resolution I see on your YouTube now, it's going left.
See,
Like,
now for
more
me,
off.
though, it's going right. It's going clockwise. But now that you just said that, now it flipped. Like, this happened to me today, because I'm like, the whole time I've been watching it, it's been going clockwise. But then, for some reason today, I looked at it, and all of a sudden it was going counterclockwise. I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? But if I just stare at it long enough, I can force it in my brain to go the other direction. People at home, what is it doing for you? I'm curious. Kruger also
If I
brought
look
up...
in the corners, it
Yeah.
goes both ways.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I look
yeah.
on just one side, it goes left.
See, I'm the opposite. If I look in the corners, I can do that thing where it goes both ways. But if I look regularly, it's going to the right, clockwise. But right now, they're both, the top and bottom are both going to the left in my eyes, instead of even spinning, which was what Kruger brought up off the podcast. He saw the top and the bottom going the same direction, but then I told him, like, no, it's not.
Yeah, now
And
I
then-
see it go. I see both of them going in the same direction.
Yeah, like, and now it just flipped for me, and now I don't see them going both the same direction. Now it keeps spinning back and forth. I'm going right. Everyone at home is like, my brain hurts.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone just listening to the FONCAST. There was our 5-minute visual segment. Sorry. Also, I guess it's been a lot more
dare you
visual
not
because I know I'm not being very inclusive, because even before that I was talking about the lyric stuff and I was just screaming about it, but not actually mentioning that it is, in fact, it's off to work we go. Everyone just saw it at home and saw it that way, and we were watching the music video and it also said it that way. So there, everyone's caught up. Horror.
Yes.
Let's talk about horror.
Woo!
Mhm.
Holy crap.
I'm trying to think right now of like other horror movies I've watched. I'm not very like much of a horror person. Like if somebody brought up like Halo, or not Halo, sorry, a horror series, or
You just really want to
Finding
bring up
Nemo,
Halo, don't you?
I would pick Mimo because like I'm not much of a like a Halo. Fuck! I brought up Halo again.
Well, let's think about Halo. Do you think Halo's scary? Because like when I first played like Halo
Yes.
Reach when it came out, some of those cutscenes like where they come out of nowhere gave me a jump scare. It's I guess more of a thriller than horror, I guess.
Have you played like any of the 1, 2, or 3?
No, I haven't. I only ever got Reach. I got my Xbox. First time I got an Xbox is when Reach came out.
You are missing like the scariest parts in those games. Like
Interesting.
that is peak scary in that video game.
I guess we can also bring up horror games. We don't have to talk specifically about horror movies unless
Ooh.
Fugu
Yes,
wants to
let's do that.
specifically talk about horror.
Well, I mean, I don't play horror games really.
I am trying to get into that because I feel like I'm such like
A baby.
I'm very easily scared.
Little wham wham baby.
So yeah, basically that. So I feel like that would be really good content. I've been trying to complete Poppy Playtime.
Oh yeah. I was actually gonna bring that up. That's
Uh.
the last horror game that I played was the second one, or the third one. Third one, with the catnap.
Really, you played the third one? Oh god, I haven't played the third one yet.
Yeah, catnap.
I have it. It's installed, but I just haven't played it yet. Is it scary?
It's. I would actually say, the second one is scarier. The third one, it's just really intense, and then the very ending boss fight's annoying actually, because it's clunky. Some of the
Yeah.
mechanics. I don't want to spoil anything, but like you have to use your like obviously the grab pack for a lot of it. But basically the final boss is basically just trying to like stop him from getting to you, but it's kind of a wide or like a big environment where you have to like jump around, pull yourself up, and just do acrobatics, and the game just not really optimized for that kind of platforming.
I will say that in that video game, there is times where I'm like, all right, this is enough of this. Like, can I go to the next section? please?
Yeah. So it was good. Let me know when you play it because I want to hear what your take on that is.
Sure, I'll try and upload it here.
Halo was a horrible TV series. I didn't see it.
Was.
I almost thought about watching it because I watched like The Last of Us. That was good. I watched Fallout. That was good. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll give the Halo series a try too because these video game TV series have actually been not too bad.
Nope.
Nope. Don't
No,
bother.
It's upsetting, especially like as a long-term person of that franchise.
Those two were good. Do not watch Halo. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
Fallout was pretty. Some of their. There was one creature in the Fallout show. Fugu, did you watch the Fallout show?
No.
Highly recommend it. There was one creature, I can't remember what it was, but it had like fingers in its mouth.
Oh
or
my god,
some
like the
crap
thing that looked like an axolotl but made of fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was enough of that for me. I'm not a fan of like.
That was enough of that.
Extra.
I'm full.
I'm not a fan of like extra body parts.
So
They
you
kinda,
don't
freak
like
me out.
it's actually it's like a specific kind of horror called body horror. Like that's actually
Yeah.
like a specific genre. There's a lot of games right now that are like using that kind of horror because it's just unnerving for some people. Similar to the people who don't like tryptophobia stuff.
Tryptophobia being what, sir?
Do you know what tryptophobia is?
No.
So tryptophobia is the phobia or fear of like very porous or objects full of holes, especially like holes that are like kind of like gross looking and such. I'll bring up, despite my best judgment, I'm gonna bring up some images here on the podcast.
Oh, the guy from Spider-Man. The what the hell is his name? Fucking Spot or something like that. Got a
Oh,
bunch of holes in him.
I guess, but it's not. Oh, oh. Sorry, the images just popped up on my screen. Ugh.
You're gonna have to send me some photos. 'Cause,
I'm
like,
just
I don't see what the
I'm
big
gonna
deal.
share them. Everyone at home, skip ahead 30 seconds if you don't want to see this.
I want to see this.
All right, I'll tell you now, and when I say now, yeah, wait 30 seconds, and then we will. Then you'll be past the horrifying tryptophobia stuff. All right, let me share it in 3, 2, 1. Now. That didn't work. There we
Yeah,
go. 30
That's
seconds.
not scary to me.
But look at this image here. Oh, ugh. It's not scary to me, but Ugh, it makes my skin crawl looking at it. Oh.
That is not too bad for me.
Oh. Yeah. It's some of it's
I'm
okay.
okay with that. If I had to shake that guy's hand, I would.
Like this image here, this little like whatever like bee's nest thing, that's fine. But this, I think when it's on skin, that's when it gets me all grossed out. All right, and 3, 2, 1, it's over, everyone. So you're safe now.
Yo, Jelix, I got a question for you.
Yes.
I kind of wanted to do like a mini game show in whatever this is. So I wanted to give you this prompt.
Okay.
How much would I have to pay you to shake that hand?
Ooh.
How much? How much?
Shake that hand?
Yes. How much would I have to pay you?
I'm actually gonna be a man and say I could probably do it for free. But if I want
free,
I could probably shake the hand for free. But I would have to look them in the eye as I do it and just not look at their hand. Oh, but yeah, touching that. Ooh.
No. You have to look at the hand and you have to shake it for a good 10 seconds.
Because my brain immediately says, there's maggots. There's maggots in that. Don't touch it. Basically. Oh, God. $100. The same amount you're going to pay me to edit your video.
$100, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
All right, Fugu, you've been quiet too long. What about you, huh? What do you got?
What do you want?
I don't know. This is supposed to be your topic.
What's the question?
Wait, would you shake that hand for $50?
Yeah.
I would shake that hand for free because I ain't no bitch.
Dang.
Oh, damn.
Dang,
Man,
she
you guys
called me out.
I'm willing to pay you guys money, and you all just pick the lowest one.
Well, yeah.
It's supposed to be like it was supposed to be a high amount, and then I was supposed to convince you to go down and down.
Okay, gotcha. Well, all right, if you told me to lick it or something like that, that's a different story.
Oh, that's a good. All right, my mind's now set to that.
Next question. Nothing to do with the first one, I swear. Kruger, I'm giving you a point just because you made me ick. Oh, but I'd have to spell your name correctly to actually do it.
Kruger.
Kruger!
There's actually a way to spell my name correctly, but I'm not sure. Apparently that's not the right way to spell it, but that's the way I spell it, so.
I see. Well, that sucks, I guess, for them. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fugu, what are your phobias?
I only really have one. Well, no, two technically that I know of. One of them's thalassophobia.
What the hell is that?
It's the fear of like deep water, like deep oceans
that's a good
and
one.
stuff.
Yeah. So do you have that same effect like in a deep pool? Because some people have it so bad, like it's like that with even like a pool or something.
No, pools are fine. Like if I know what's in the water, like, and obviously a pool, you know, there's just people.
Right, you would hope.
And I can see to the bottom of it as well.
But they're.
It's more the unknown of like deep oceans or bodies of water.
But what if, Fugu, somehow a shark got into that pool? Like it swam through the pipes and it was just waiting for you in the deep, dark sections of the 6-foot end of the pool, waiting to nibble on them toes.
I mean, firstly, I'd be impressed that the shark was skinny enough to fit through those pipes. Like, yas queen.
It's a snake shark, all right?
Secondly, I would see it.
No, you wouldn't. It's too deep in that pool. It's impossible.
Well, then, yeah, if the pool was so deep I couldn't see the bottom, then yes, I would fear it. That's the whole point. I wouldn't go in.
How big are your pool pipes? I don't even have a pool, so I'm just imagining that if I had a pool, I'd be so rich that the pipes are like Mario 64 style green warp
Enough
pipe.
to fit a great white.
Just goes boom, 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 and the freaking great white comes out the end of my warp pipe into my pool. Or those eels from Mario, you know, the giant freaking you know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm just thinking like eels in general.
The Mario 64 eel.
Oh,
the moray eel. Yeah.
I know, yeah, it's purple, right?
Yeah, it's like a purple-red color. Let me share my screen again. Sorry, listeners, this is for viewers only.
Yeah, fuck you, listeners. You should have watched.
You should have watched. Give me the retention and the watch time and the views.
Losers.
Losers. All right. Let me share this. This thingy. That was my first instant with horror. No, hold on. Go back even further. Mario 64 ghost level. Oh,
That is pretty scary.
That was my first instance of actual like horror. This level, the music, for some reason, really got to me. And then you go into that room with the chomping piano, and it goes chomp, chomp, chomp. Holy crap! Does that just bring back just raw terror for some reason? Like now I could play that and it's probably fine, but just like for some reason in the deep depths of my brain, it's like don't go into the room with the piano. Don't go in the room with the piano, man. It's messed up. So, anyway,
Never
yeah,
played
I love that game. It was like one of my first introductions to video games, basically. What were we talking about? I'm sorry, I kind of just...
Horror.
We were talking about phobias, but the other
yeah.
phobia I have, which I don't even know if it's a phobia, it's just something I don't like. I guess it, sort of. It doesn't throw me into a deep panic, but is falling. I have a fear of falling, but this can be from any height.
Yeah.
Like it could be like
Like the
sitting
curb?
down and like the chair breaking and I fall off the chair.
So like when
Like,
you
that
step
is
off the
enough.
curb.
I can't imagine somebody like tripping, falling, and like, oh, I'm okay with this.
No,
Yeah.
it's not like the embarrassment either. It's the sensation of falling. I
Oh,
don't
so
like.
you probably don't do roller coasters or any thrill rides or anything
Oh
like that.
no!
You would
no, no,
absolutely
no, no,
hate
no.
like the drop-off rides where it's like a
Oh,
big tower and it
no.
just drops you.
Absolutely disgusting. I don't even like when you drive really fast
Oh,
and there's like
yeah.
a hump
Yeah, you drive over that hump
and you
or
like
you drive
drive
down a
over
hill.
it and your
Yeah.
stomach goes up and down. I'm like, no.
Yeah, my wife
Oh,
doesn't like
you're
that
scared of the
either.
hump?
I hate it. Absolutely disgusting.
I've got a truck, so I just like speed by those, and like immediately my truck goes up in the air, and
Yeah, I personally actually too like to hit those at a nice speed where I get a little bit of a thrill jumping down them, but I can't
get
do
on the,
that anymore with my car. I hit a raccoon the other day and it fricked up my little
Oh,
Hyundai that I drive. It was
I
a
don't
big
care about your
chonkster.
car. Poor
Yeah.
raccoon.
He was like big. He jumped out of the bushes. I didn't have any time to react. He smacked the like right side of my car, knocked out my turn signal backwards to the point where it was dragging against my wheel. So it's like I don't have a turn signal right now, and it's like if I go over like any kind of hill, like I put it back in place with like some like bolts and some zip ties, but if I go over a hill too much, I hear it grind against, or I hear it like jumble around in there, so it's like, it's scary. I'm like, it's gonna fall out. It's gonna fall out. Yeah, poor raccoon,
Can I
but
add
poor
on
my
to
car.
the topic of
Horror?
Fugu's
what was it?
biggest fear: looking over
Phobia?
a railing of a cruise ship down to the dark ocean. No, I don't mind. If I'm not in the ocean, I can look at it.
I would be
It's
terrified.
going in it that's the problem.
No, I'd be terrified too.
I forgot what I was gonna add on.
Something
I was
about
gonna add on to
phobias?
a topic. I can't remember.
Was it Halo again?
No, I promise. Damn it, it was a really good one too. I forgot.
Well, we'll circle back. Probably.
By the way, yeah, we're
eventually.
not talking about Halo, Kruger. Your topic wasn't picked. Mine was.
I know,
Yeah.
that's why I didn't want to go into the horror of that
We
game too much because
barely
it was
talked
your
about
topic.
horror movies, Kruger.
Yeah, I'm not bringing up my superpower thing like I said, like my topic was.
This
You know,
is
you
the
don't see me.
first time my topic has been picked.
Yeah, well, that was me last time. My topic was picked last time, the Would You Rather, even
Your
though
topic
it was your
was
topic.
the same as my topic, you thief.
I didn't know. That wasn't my fault. We don't talk about it beforehand. Maybe we should, though, because we wouldn't run into that issue.
I would highly recommend that because I was kind of confused of like, what am I supposed to do here? And I had to like look back through your old footage. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I kind of got it.
Kruger, you're always confused.
Yeah, honestly, Kruger,
That is
get your shit together.
true. It took me way too long to get that little Jelix little figure on the bottom of your screen.
Oh,
like that took me way too
little-
long to do.
Your lil
figured
lock
that
that I
out.
gave you 1,000 key coins to upgrade. I noticed you put a Canadian flag. I'm like, is he Canadian? But then I was editing the video we did, like of content warning, like I said, and I just posted it today. And I'm like, oh my god, he is Canadian. We talked about it literally in this episode. You're from Canada,
Yeah.
and
I'm
Fugu's
from
from
Canada.
Britland.
Britland. That's
Britland.
me.
By the way, you have
Yeah,
no
since-
hair choices for like curly hair. That was like the curliest hair I could find.
Do you know how hard it is to make curly hair with pixels?
I can, yeah, it's probably a
That's
pain
like
in the ass.
Goku hair.
Yeah, it really is. Listen,
I'm
Kruger,
gonna-
I'll figure something out for you. I can try. I make a lot. I make all these. There's some that are default, but like I made Fugus basically from scratch.
I could see that. That looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I could
Very
try.
scary.
Special.
I could make a Kruger lock. I could.
I feel like I did a good job. It's
No,
got
it's
the
pretty close,
glasses,
yeah.
It's got the hair.
Yeah, the whole thing is like I try to put enough options in there to where you could kind of get what you wanted, even though without me making anything custom. So I think you did pretty good.
Yeah, I think I did good
Mhm.
on that. I like that.
Another thing
Don't
that
have
only the
big
viewers
nose
can
on
see,
it, though, so.
none of the people listening, sadly.
Mhm. Well,
Poor
since
bastard.
nobody asked me what my favorite horror movie was.
Oh,
Did you
whoopsie.
seriously not ask you?
That's unfortunate.
No.
Fugu,
I asked the
what's your favorite
question.
movie? What's your
And
favorite
you guys
Oh,
answered, and then you left me
man.
out. It's actually really hard for me to say what my favorite horror movie is because I watch so many.
Mhm.
But I'd have to say one of my favorites is definitely As Above, So Below.
I was actually gonna bring that one up too, but then we just got so sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
That
Such
was a
a
good
good
one.
movie.
That is a really good one.
And I also love like Devil
Never seen that one.
and Get Out was an amazing movie. I'm
See,
not a fan of the others.
I only usually watch like the obscure horror movies that people don't even know about. Like I watched one called Wrong Turn, or no, it's called like Dead End or something like that. And it's like about like this family that's in the woods. They're all inbred and like horrific looking, and they hunt and eat people. And like there's another one
I
that
was gonna say
watched.
Wrong Turn is not is a very well known movie.
Okay. I just didn't know because I watched it on TV when I was way too young for it, basically. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't know how well known it was actually known. Another one, oh god, it's slipping my brain. You were just talking about As Above, So Below. Oh, it's like right there. It's tickling.
Mhm.
It's tickling my cerebral cortex. I can almost see it.
Oh,
Oh god.
tickling.
As Above, So Below. Oh, it's right
Mhm.
there. God.
Push it.
Oh, I'm
Good
getting
shit.
I'm getting blue brained. Oh god.
Blue brain. Oh god. Do you want us
He's
to
edging.
leave or?
Maybe, I don't know. All right, just go on. It'll come to me eventually, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my.
But yeah, Kruger doesn't watch horror, doesn't play horror.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point. Bonesy said, "What's it about?" Can you describe the movie you're trying to think of?
No, because it's already gone too. Like it all
Jesus
just
Christ.
disappeared.
It's gone.
It's just like Kruger's topic, whatever he was gonna talk about. Just
Yeah, it just goes
Gone.
away from you, and it's such a pain in the ass.
it's like it keeps flashing colors and images in my brain. I'm like, I can almost taste it. It's almost right there.
Oh my.
You sure you
Not
don't
the
want to
spare
like that?
There was another one I can bring up, which is it's somewhat known. It's like the mysterious case of Deborah Morgan or something like that, or something along those lines. Have you seen that
Oh,
one?
Deborah Logan.
Deborah Logan, yeah, where like she's like a dementia patient, but it turns out she's actually like possessed by a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was pretty scary.
Yeah, I do like those like found footage type movies.
I think the reason a
I
lot of
feel
people like those
they
is
come across as more raw.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, a lot of people like the witch one. What's it called? God dang.
Blair Witch.
Yeah, the Blair Witch Project. A lot of people
Mhm.
like that one. I actually am not the biggest fan.
No, I didn't think it was that good.
That-
And I
that's
watched
the
the
one that
original
looks
and the
like-
remake.
That's the one that looks like somebody like recorded it on their VHS.
Yeah,
right?
that's what found.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Found footage is that kind of genre of horror where, it's like recorded on like a camcorder or something. It looks like it's raw. It seems real because it seems like it's lowly. It's supposed to be like, oh, it wasn't edited. It's supposed to like look like, oh, you found this. There's
Yeah.
no way you could have edited it because it was recorded on a VHS. It just makes it a little real in some aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know about Slender Man? Like, I feel like that's pretty popular. Everyone knows about Slender Man.
I know of it, yes.
So there was a small Slender Man movie, not the one that came out in theaters. It was a smaller film team that made one. It's called Always Watches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it's called Always Watching. It's a Marble Hornets story. It's made by them. It's found footage style like that, and it's like it explains the lore of Slender Man too. It's really, I thought it was really good actually. It came out in 2015. Always Watching, a Marble Hornets story. That is the better Slender Man movie. If you want to watch a Slender Man movie, that's probably the better one.
Can we talk
Yeah,
about? Sorry, no, you go on. Sorry, you go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say I was gonna watch the Slender Man movie, but it got absolutely roasted and got the worst reviews ever. And normally I don't pay attention to reviews because I like to make my own opinion. But it got slated so much as like the most shittest movie ever. I was like, probably
like
not
the
worth
Bye
my
Bye
time.
Man, the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
Can we talk about like just to add on to the topic of like VHS rare? Have you heard of the YouTuber called Kane Pixels?
Is he the one who makes the backroom stuff?
Correct. You're absolutely correct.
Yes.
He made a new series about the Rolling Giant. Fuck me, did that that is like that is like that's perfection of horror, in my opinion. Like he did good on that. Plus he does really good for the backrooms. But since he did his own thing this time, and that's just amazing, in my opinion. It's scarier than a motherfucker.
I don't know what the Rolling Giant is. I have an idea of what it is. I tried to type in the Rolling Giant and the Rolling Stones pop up.
Let's talk about the Rolling Stones.
And there's also a Rolling Giant song by Kane Parsons. I don't think that's supposed to be it. Oh, it's about like that like weird looking costume looking guy. He kind
of the one that's got his arms up.
Yeah, I do know what this is. Interesting. I could share it on screen, but it would just be another thing for the viewers and not the listeners. So, screw both of you this time.
Well, I'll tell you something that's horrific, but not... I mean, some people might class it as horror, but I just think it's hilarious. Have you heard of Meat Canyon?
Yes!
Yes! Meat Canyon, where it's like, it's its own, like, macrobiology, and then you can go inside, and the microbiology is macrobiology.
No, what are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about something else.
Yeah, you were totally I know what Fugu's talking about.
Oh, you're talking about Meat Canyon, the artist guy, the YouTuber guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I'm talking about something else. You guys talk about this. Let me look up the thing that I'm talking about.
No, because I didn't even know what Meat Canyon was. I just kept seeing clips everywhere, and I was like, what is this genius of art that I'm watching right now? Because I am addicted to like creepy things. Like I don't normally like watch horror just because it's horror. I watch it because it's creepy and weird.
You feel alive. It's your survival. I feel like I don't want to be sexist, but I feel like a lot of women listen to horror and like real true crime podcasts because it's like an evolutionary thing where like it's a survival mechanism. You want to hear these stories so you figure out how you do it in your own situation.
See, I don't listen to true crime.
I'm not saying for everyone,
like
but I'm just saying the demographic is a lot higher for that. But
yeah, no, I get that, and I get why they do it. I watch horror because I love the psychology of it, like watching fear override logic.
Yeah.
It's like, you idiot, like even the strongest person can turn into a complete pussy.
Yeah.
When faced with fear.
Yeah, I have actually been through a lot of horrific things in my life. Like, not to go into too much detail, but I used to like go and like do like the ghost investigation stuff, and like I would go to like things like that. I've seen some things firsthand that like if you don't believe in that stuff, you wouldn't probably believe me if I said it. Like it gets that crazy. Like where it's like there's no way that this person is faking it because this is the person I've known my entire life. Why is this happening? It's like how would they know
Yeah.
that this specific thing or like speak in this specific way? It's like this is not the I'm basically trying to like allude to possession and stuff like that. I've seen stuff like that firsthand. It's like, so I've witnessed enough of that in real life where like horror doesn't affect me quite the same. Jump scares and stuff, they'll always get you no matter what. That's what they're designed to do.
Yeah.
Well, see, they don't get me. They used to.
It just
don't
depends.
jump anymore.
Because I played a game called like Vanished, which is a like indie horror game where you get thrown into a sewer system, and as you walk around, the tunnels change into different like they shift and change. So even like where you just were, you try to go back, it completely changed. So the goal of the game is to try to find like a key, and then you find the key, and then you try to find your way out, and it's randomly generated. So it's like it's also a little bit of BS because sometimes you get really screwed by the RNG. But down there with you, there's this creepy creature, like a mole creature, and it's like it can't see, but it can hear. So it's like you have to be really quiet and like. Anyway, that I found the thing I was talking about before. When you said Meat Canyon, I was thinking about the Living Abyss is what it's called. It's called the Mysterious Flesh Pit. It's like kind of like what are they called? SMP? Not SMP. SCPs. It's kind of like in that genre of like, I don't know if it's called analog horror, but like record, you know what I'm talking about. You know, SCP containment
Yeah, I
breach.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's called the Mysterious Flesh Pit. Basically, it's also like on the same scale as like those Anomaly games that are coming out and stuff like that. The doppelganger stuff. Oh, I just punched my mic. Sorry, everyone. Like
I heard that.
the weary and uneasy feeling that you get with these kind of games. So the Mysterious Flesh Pit, it's like coming to Mysterious Flesh Pit. It's kind of like marketed like it's this actual place in America where it's this giant living organism, but it's like basically a cave system of this giant living organism, and then inside it is like a bunch of amalgamations of horrific macroscopic organisms. They're like similar looking to like what microscopic organisms would look like, but like if you were on their level kind of size. It's interesting, but that's what I was thinking of when you said Meat Canyon. I was thinking of the Flesh Pit, which you can see where I got confused.
Yeah. I mean, like cycling back to like jump scares, I definitely jump in games. Like when I'm playing games, I even jump when playing Minecraft. But watching horror movies, I don't jump at all anymore. They just don't get me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I used to. I mean, when I was younger, I was afraid of like the Care Bears, the movie, and Little Mermaid because of the shark, and then
you know
a
what? I
movie
get that,
called
actually.
Fern Gully.
When you're that young, everything's scary because everything's new. When you live long enough to see all this stuff, you become numb to it. You create like some sort of like.
Well, I mean,
almost
like, yeah,
protection
I
to
didn't
it.
watch horror movies until I was like 24, I think. Before that, I couldn't stand them. Like, if I watched a horror movie, I'd have to watch something that I deemed fluffy afterwards, otherwise I'd have nightmares.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Now I watch horror movies in the dark, alone, at night, and go straight to sleep afterwards, and I sleep great.
You watch horror movies to like that extent to like it helps you go to sleep?
Oh yeah, if I'm stressed out, I'll watch a horror movie to like cheer me up.
Interesting.
Huh.
I think I can understand that because at some point the movies just become what they are, a movie, right? You know it's not real. The logical part of you, then you basically break down the movie. Instead of watching it as a horror movie, you watch it as like some sort of like just a brain exercise in a way. Where it's
It's like, ooh, how's it gonna end now? And you know how it's gonna end because they all roughly end the same.
The monster
It's like
always
I make a
lives.
game out of it as well. I'm always like, okay, depending on who the survivors are, especially if you're looking at like a basic slasher,
Yeah.
I always say to myself, which one do I think should survive and which one should die first?
Yeah, that's
Based
funny.
on how annoying they are.
That's funny you say that because I did something similar because I watch horror games with my friends. Horror movies with my friends. Like when we watched Grave Encounters, I watched it with my friends and we each picked a character for us to be, basically, and we would see which one survived by the end of it. Oh.
Just never choose the black character or
Never.
the gay character because we know what happens.
Yeah. And then don't choose the woman too. That's the next one. You gotta pick like the
Oh,
white
you have
guy.
to choose the virgin. If you're gonna pick a woman, you pick the virgin or the most virginal
Yeah.
of all the women.
Or like the lame white guy. It's always like the lame, not the cool one, because the cool one dies really easily.
Oh yeah,
You gotta pick the
100%.
nerdy one because
The
it's
more
like,
cocky they are, the faster
they die. Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
I should be in a horror movie. I feel like I would get scared, even though I know it's a movie. I would be like, oh, I'll immediately like get in the fetal position and start crying.
My life's
See, I
a
wish I
horror
could do
movie.
that, like picking up a character to see if they would survive. But I feel like it's only good if you're doing it with somebody else. I don't watch horror movies with anyone else because
You don't
no
have
one I
any
know
friends.
really watch horror movies.
Yeah,
No.
I used to watch horror movies with my friends, but my wife, she hates that stuff now. So it's like I don't watch any horror movies anymore because of that. Unless like specifically like she goes to bed on the weekend, I'm like, oh, I'll put something on for myself.
Yeah. I haven't watched many horror movies recently. I've just been very disappointed.
I agree with you. It's sometimes the indie ones that you have to look for because those, for some reason,
Yeah.
maybe because they're just not.
I do
Well, not
try
all
to
of them.
find the lesser known ones,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think the last horror movie I watched, which isn't an indie, it was a big production, was Abigail.
Oh, you know what? That was either that one or It Chapter 2, whichever one came out after the other is the last one I watched too.
Abigail is the most recent that came out this year.
Gotcha. Because that's the one where it's like the doll, right?
Oh no, you're thinking of Megan.
Yeah, that one. Is...
Megan. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one where it's like it was
Or
like, a robot
𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏.
instead?
What'd you say, Kruger?
Wasn't there like a horror movie like instead of like the doll, it was a robot? Instead?
Yeah, that's also one I was thinking of too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Megan.
That's Megan.
𝗦𝗏𝗏. Yeah,
What?
no, Abigail came out this year, and it's about a little girl who is actually a vampire.
Gotcha.
Um,
And that's not even the one I was
It's pretty
thinking of
good.
either. Megan. I was thinking of there was another one where like there's this like, really creepy doll that like causes all of like the ghosts to come around it. Oh, my God.
do you mean Annabelle?
Annabelle. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, okay.
So then it must have been It Chapter 2 then. That's the most recent one that I watched.
Well, Annabelle is part of the Conjuring series, and that series has been going on and throwing out
around,
movies like
yeah.
multiple times a year. So
Insidious Chapter 1. That one messed me up when I first watched it, especially because
Insidious is a very good movie.
because they do something that a lot of horror games don't do, or not horror games, sorry, horror movies don't do, where they actually introduce the scary person in the middle of the daylight. And when that like Darth Maul's looking hybrid, messed up, cracked out cousin appeared behind him in that one scene, holy crap, did that just make me lose it.
It's scary.
Yeah,
If you know, you know.
we know. Well, I know anyway.
Yeah. Maybe not Kruger, that little baby, little wham
No,
wham baby
I'm
boy.
not. I cannot watch horror, man. I'm just.
Oh,
Little
you-
baby.
you little wham wham baby over there, Kruger, with his big nose bottle baby bitch. Anyway.
My profile picture is actually me looking over the cradle. That's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Oh.
Wait, so I'm in the cradle?
No, you're in front of the cradle. You're about to get him out from his nap, basically, and change
Yeah.
his diaper because he poo-poo-peed
Wait, we're
himself.
both the parents?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh no, I procreated with Kruger?
No, adopted. It's adoption.
What? No, that is not what. That's
Oh
not
my
what-
god.
No.
I didn't ask for this.
No one asked
What
for it. That's why we
happened to
got
me?
him. That's why he was abandoned on our
How did I
doorstep.
get here?
That's why I'm in Canada.
Yeah.
What horrific thing happened in my life that I got here?
That'd be a fucked up way to find out that you have a kid. It's like you did a podcast or something like that.
I think the woman in that situation would 100% know if they had a kid. It's usually not the issue that way around.
Very true.
Oh.
Have you seen the it was this clip, it was, I can't remember if it was on Omegle, if you remember what that is. It was one of those things.
I know what that is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stream
chat
somebody
roulette.
else. Yeah, chat roulette basically.
Yeah.
I can't, it was probably fake, but this person, he found this person, he was like, oh my god, I think you're my dad. And the fucking guy goes, show me your tits, please.
I did see that.
Like he was going over all this evidence, like, man, you look exactly like me. You look exactly like this photo or something like that. And the fucking guy in the end goes, show tits, please.
Great way to end this podcast, actually, this episode. It's not exactly the way I thought we'd end it, but we are reaching that hour mark, so that means I'm gonna have to come to an end here. We are gonna see the final tally of who got whose points and how many, and see who stays and who goes. Everyone at home, final 5 seconds to get your votes in, and then from there.
No, make it 10. Make it 10.
10 seconds? All right, 10 seconds. 10.
I need
9.
every vote.
7, 6,
Bonesy, I swear to God, if you vote for me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is it. We are out with, or we're done. Points are in. Points are in, everyone. The final point system we have here today is we have Kruger with a whopping. I still haven't got a drum roll. I should probably get that.
Here, I'll make it for you.
Kruger with a whopping 7 points versus Fugu, who has. It's still loading. 8 points.
Damn it!
Oh no!
I have to come back.
Oh my
again.
God, Jesus, the reigning champ Fugu. I'm so sorry. I tried to give Kruger so many pity points to try and get him up there. I'm like,
He gave himself pity points.
I don't know what this says.
I even posted it in my own Discord, like, please vote for me.
Unfortunately, man, I really tried. To be honest, if Fugu didn't get that 1 point for having to rush through her dinner to get here on time, you guys would have been tied. And I don't know what I would have done with that, because I have never done a tie on this stream before. I don't know if you both come back or what. I guess we'll figure that out in another episode, because unfortunately, you're the loser today, Kruger and Fugu. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you have to deal with me for another episode.
God damn it.
I know. But
Next time, Fugu, just keep giving yourself minus points in his
yeah.
chat.
Maybe I should.
If you really don't want to be here, yeah, you can go in the chat and remove your points, technically, yeah.
No, I don't like to
whopping
mess
0 points.
with it. I don't add or remove points from anyone.
Yeah, you could. It's not against the
I wonder if
rules.
you get on your chat.
Huh?
I wonder if you can get negative points.
No, it stops at 0. I've tried.
I was about to say, with a negative 1 million points.
All right.
Yes, I technically.
We're at the end here. Sorry, I'm having a lot of fun, but unfortunately this is the end, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll go ahead and give Kruger his loser speech. You get 1 minute for a loser speech. Go for it.
Jeez, what? Fuck it. What? You never told me that there's a loser speech attached to this.
Kruger, crack on with it.
Shout out to Deckheads, aka Dead End Content Creators. They're pretty neat people. Go check them out. We have our own community channel, so you can go to that channel and you can look at all the members. And shout out to Fugu server.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, Fugu, your 1 minute for your loser or winner speech. Sorry, winner speech.
Loser.
You may feel like a loser because you have to come back, but
win again.
Losers, neither of us have to come back.
winner's speech. Give shout outs, whatever you want to talk about. It's your minute.
Okay, well, I won again. Not sure how that happened or how it keeps happening, but I'm grateful that people deem me worthy to give points. I appreciate it.
We should make you a trophy.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed that I have to think of yet another topic. However, it's really great being here and talking to Jelix and being a part of this podcast, which is something I've never done before. So I'm actually super excited. I complain about it, but I'm just being a dickhead. I actually really enjoy it. Shout out to Kruger for coming, and please go head over to his channel and subscribe and check out all his other stuff he's got going on his podcast, his Deckheads, all of that cool stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yes, yes. I still don't have your opponent yet, so if you guys at home have an idea of who you want to have Fugu go up against, leave a comment below, or if one of you are also a content creator, reach out to me and we can try to get that set up. But like I said, we're coming to the end here, so we're going to lock it down here. Subscribe and follow to become a key today. Check out Fugu and Kruger, link in the description. And I'll see you, friends, and whatever the future brings next. Bye, friends! Goodbye!
Bye!
Bye!
Oh, there's a worm on your screen. Oh, that makes sense.